This tutorial assumes that you have Google Drive installed on your computer. So you should already have an icon in your little pop-up thing here, and you should already be signed in with your school account and have your files syncing already. So you need to do that first. When your ARD is all completely done, your IEP is all complete on eSped, then you are ready to download the digital files and print the printed files that you may need. So you go to the Print Archive button, and the first one we will do is the eStar Full ARD with supplements. And we'll click Print Final Copy. And rather than actually printing it yet, we're going to click the Download button. And we're going to navigate to the folder for this student. So in this case, if this were all of our SPED student folders at Strawn, this would be full of folders that have the grade, the student's last name, comma, first name, and the classroom teacher in parentheses. So we would go to this folder, we would double click and go to this folder, and if we drag this over, what we're going to do is the default naming of the file here, com.esped, blah, blah, blah. We want it to follow the naming convention that we have. And so if you click once on this, it automatically puts that name in here. So it's got the grade. If this is last year's ARD for the student and they were in 3rd grade and this year they're in 4th grade, then you would change the 3 to a 4 or whatever. And then you'll change the date. And I have waffled back and forth between hyphens and no hyphens. I've taken out the hyphens to make the file name length a little shorter, and I've put hyphens back in to try to make it easier for people to read it, at a quick glance. So I'm back to hyphens. We'll see how it goes. But I do year, month, day, because then you could sort, if you sort the files, they will sort chronologically better. If you do month, day, year, then they won't sort properly. And then you click Save, and you'll see that in the left lower corner here, it shows that the PDF file is there. So then you could print this to the big Toshiba printer. Don't print it to my printer, the Find Me, and have your printed copy there. Then the next thing you're going to print, using this button again, is you're going to click Bundle List, this button here, and it's got this shortened list of things to print. Gen Ed Teacher Packet without BIP. And you're going to do the same process. So you're going to click the Download button rather than the Print button. And it should take you right back to the same folder. If it doesn't, navigate to the folder. And you can see that we have one here for Gen Ed Teacher, IEP for Gen Ed Teacher from last year. So I could either click this and have it automatically name it and just change the date, or I could click this one that I just gave the new ARD, and I could change this part for it to say for Gen Ed Teacher. Whichever way is easier for you. Either way, you don't have to type this whole thing and remember the whole naming convention. That's the beauty of computers, is to not have to remember all of that stuff. and we let them remember it for us. So then you click Save. And then you could print again this copy if you were planning on printing it. I don't usually print it. If you go to the folder now, so this is the folder for fake student in 4th grade in this teacher's class. And so here's the files we have in here now. I've got the art invitation that I did back in earlier in February, and then I've got the files from the previous year, and then I've got the files from this year. And so these are the two that I want to have here. So that is how you get the files to your computer.